Hey, it's Nadine here with your weekly. We make sure I do the right thing, a weekly forecast. So I find that the first 6 months, 2021, we've been working on ourselves. We've been doing, and even 2020 was a lot about inner work. And the next part of the year coming up is going to be more about the outer work. What's Louis doing with my guitar? I see my guitar moving in its stand. I don't know what he's doing there. He's doing outer work. You might have found something new that you're now really passionate about. You might, yeah, I got some notes here. You might have been developing a unique gift that you said, oh, this is something I know that is in my dharma, something that I came into this lifetime to do now. This is for me why I am here. And the next 6 months are going to be a perfect opportunity for you to embody that. You've had it in the mind, you've been dreaming about it, you've been going, yeah, this is what I want, this is what I want. And now the next 6 months, it is going to be a great time to bring it down into 3D, into the three-dimensional world. Turn on accessibility and not now. And that's boundaries, like, no, not now. And also, like, I put my phone, I did it on silent. You do small things like that. We need a bit of boundaries to say, this is what I want to do now. This is where I'm fully 100% showing up. And these things cannot happen. I lock my dogs with me in the office often for the videos so they don't get distracted with other things that happen around the property and then all start barking. Sometimes work, not always. But you can't have too many boundaries because then it's like, I had a plant for a while in my office. It just kept them on the deck. But anyway, if you keep a plant in a small pot, it can only grow a certain size. So if you have too many boundaries, and I don't want this, and I can't be that, and not much growth is possible because the universe can't pour in a container that is so small that it can only hold what is already in there. There's no room for anything else. So I can see how we are all starting to more and more believe that the universe is benign and it is ready to fill our cups. You know, we just sit there with the cup and go fill it. But here, like mine is half full, literally, I don't know what is up to here. I can only receive that, right? But I can say, I'll keep it emptying. And I make more room. And I just want to have a tea that I love. So the universe is not going to pour me coffee. It knows I prefer herbal tea. And I trust that there will always be herbal tea. Whatever we need will be there for us. We don't have to reinvent hot water to make a cup of tea. So I just find that things are opening up. We might become more vocal about, no, this is what I want and this is how I want it. But as I said, with boundaries that can move, you can't be so fixated that you leave everything out. That is not possible. You know, sorry. I forgot to do any vocal exercises before this. This is bad. I'm not going to cut it out of the video. In the morning, when my vocal cords wake up, the muscles in there, right? They sometimes get like that. Because the awareness comes back into the body. It's like, oh, okay, this muscle, that muscle, what can we start working with? And we adjust. And I've been training my vocal muscles this year. It's about a year ago that I started to go to choir, just because it really interests me that the way we make sounds, you know, and vibration. That's why also got a guitar for my birthday. The vibration of the um, when you hit one of the chords, you know, it vibrates, and I can see how the dogs love it. Now, I'm not a good player, far from, and I never had any musical education whatsoever. I had maybe 3 piano lessons when I was in my 30s, but I was always too busy to keep going. So I now, for the first time, getting some musical education, and it's all new neural pathways. But I just feel that it makes me feel better vibrationally. So I'm going with it. And I think that is what the universe is asking for us to do right now, is to see, okay, what does make me feel better? I've done the inner work. I kind of know my ego a bit, you know. In my case, with my 5 planets in Pisces, I am very sensitive, and I easily am convinced into doing things that I don't want to do. And I know that because I'm not strong with boundaries. So I often have other people who push me so much that the boundary will come up, you know, and that's a lesson I learned in life. I have to put them earlier on and not wait until it is too late almost, you know. We all learn our own things, but when you know it, you go, okay, this is just this time, this lifetime, the kind of container that I'm working with. I can't put the same amount of tea in this than in my bottle. You know, it's a different container. Is this better than that? No, it depends what the purpose is. This is better if I want to keep it hot or cold. This is easier to drink from. You know, that I find, especially if you're driving a car and drinking from one of those, I find that very hard. Everything, and so is it with your life. You came here to do something specific, okay? And I want you to really feel into that. If you need any help, as you know, this is one of my specialties, is I help people to create a new life, as I did for myself. I reinvented myself each time closer to what I really need to do. It's a step process, like, oh, step 1, okay, this feels good. Now let's go to the next level, next level. And as I learn, I share it with the people around me. And I also, of course, clean things out of auric fields that no longer have any business there, because we all have these images, things that happened when we were 3, 4, 5 years old. We carry them with them, and they keep interfering with our life. They keep interfering with us to feel happy because we think we don't deserve it, due to that very, how should I say, and we had an experience that really formed us, that really made us believe we're not worthy, we're not good enough, we're different, I don't belong. It could be any of those or a mixture. And then we keep movie up that in our auras. So these are things that a clairvoyant can help you to remove them. You know, you become aware, they come to the awareness, go, okay, what do I want to replace it with? As soon as they're removed, we replace them with new things. If that interests you, yeah, I got a spot open, actually 2. I got 2 spots open at the moment for one-on-one work with me. It's not very time consuming. No matter how busy you are, we'll find the time to gently get you manifesting in the next 6 months, this last 6 months of the year, into a new you. Okay, that's it. If you like this, you're watching it on YouTube, thank you for subscribing to my channel and sharing it with other people. If you know of any friends that you think, oh, they might really feel good to hear that there's hope. We are evolving into a better world. It's not easy, and there's a lot of things going on, and our emotions might have gone all over the shop, but we are heading in the right direction. Okay, sending you lots of love, and see you on my daily tarots or next week on the weekly. Bye for now.